Aloha, Rich Alverson here. This is ICS321, and I'd like to give you a little update on where we are in the class and how well we're doing. So let me move myself. If you go to the web page, I'm in student view here, the Lamaku, click on the syllabus, and today is the 25th of September, so we just finished uh, according to this schedule, the stuff that is due last Sunday, which is the 21st, would be up to chapter 4, and also server assignment 1 would be due last Sunday. So let's see what that looks like in the textbook. Okay, um, so I've uploaded the grades, and just to show you the way I do that is I go to I go to the textbook, and I on my version of the textbook, when I click on reporting, and you see percentages here for what you have done, but these are percentages for what the entire class have done. And I can click here and select one of you, so I can see exactly what zyBooks should show in your book. Okay, so and so I can see, we're doing pretty well. You're 3/4 of the way done with 3/4 of you are done with the lab, close enough. Most of you are done with the participation activities for chapter 1 and up to chapter 4, and so you're coming. So we seem to be coming along pretty nicely here. If we go to let's go back to the syllabus. If we go to the assignments, we see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 assignments there. If you click on assignments here, that's what you see here. And I want to thank somebody who just recently pointed out that the order of these were all mixed up. They were the order that they were last semester, so I've corrected that now. And assignment 2 is normalization, which corresponds to chapter 5. You should be starting chapter 5 right now, and so you can be starting these normalization exercises. So when you click on the first one, the first assignment you do, you learn how to log into your server, and what it is it's your HTTP or HTTPS, your username.ics321.org. So, for example, and to get to the cPanel part, gee, I don't show that here, do I? All right. Oh, here, it's here. It shows this. My server URL would be this, and you can click here and see what's there. I got a bunch of stuff there. You should only have the CGI bin directory when you start out. I access my cPanel by going to here. Okay, you don't go here. You go to yours. You go to your username.ics321.org/cpanel. My cPanel login looks like this, because the first five characters of my UH username followed by 321, and then my password would look something like this if this was my 8-digit UHID. It's not, but if it were this, then my password would be HR, my UH user ID, plus these 3 characters, %, hashtag, exclamation point. And this is the capitalized first letter of my last name, followed by lowercase first letter of my first name. I try to make it, you know, random enough so it passes through the tests for being able to automatically generate all of your logins at the same time with a script. Okay, so anyway, that's how I get to mine. I would go to richardh.ics321.org, and to get to the cPanel, I go /cPanel, and then my username is RICH this one, RICHA that, and my password is mm, 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 mm. Let's see if that's right. Ah, yes. And this is what my cPanel looks like. We are doing stuff. The first thing you did was you went into manage my databases and you created Sakila. You created this database, and then you went into phpMyAdmin, and you imported. You went to your Sakila database over here. You should only see that. And then you import, you click on import, and you import, go through this, importing. First, you import the schema. First, you import this, just save it out as a text file and import it. And then after you've done the schema, then you can do the data, and the data is this. And you upload those two things, and then you follow the directions. Okay. Once you've done that, once you've imported those two things, you should be able to go to FA25 321 ICS321.org, enter your cPanel username, your cPanel password, and then click here to test to see that you got all the points, and that this will equal 10 points at the end. If you import that, you should get 10 points, 10 out of 10. All right, so that's those are assignments, and that's the first assignment, and so they're all pretty straightforward. They're all pretty easy. There's a video. There should be a video for everyone, except for at the very end. There might be. See, there's a video here, and this it's an old video, but it shows you how to do this one. If you're really stuck, click on the video and just go step by step by step, and you'll get through it. But hopefully, the video will get you started, and then you should be able to finish it after that. All right, so I wanted to show you the score. Okay, so now if you go to your grades, every week or so, whenever grades are due, I just did it for up to chapter 4. You should see your scores start to show here. Okay, like so. I haven't been doing anything for me, but you should have scores all the way up to chapter 4. You should have scores for here, and you should have no scores for anything below it. Should be dashes like that. Same with challenges up to chapter 4. Same with labs up to chapter 4. And this is ICS 321. Okay. And then same with the server assignments here, up to 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So sometimes if you have completed ones further on, I may be able to easily include those, but normally I don't include any scores you've done in the future, because if you haven't finished them yet, then it's going to show up as a unfinished score, and that's going to like bring what your supposed grade is down. So that's why I leave off everything down. But next time I do grades, I should do grades after chapter 5. I will go all the way back to the beginning. So let's say right now you don't have all of these done. When I do but then you go quickly do them, and then before I upload the chapter 5 grades, and at that time you should see your scores fill up there. So the idea is that when the last time I do grades, um, everything all the way back to the beginning is included. And that will be this is maybe it's this day. I don't know. This might be Sunday. Sunday after the last day of finals. All right. So yeah, so and the assignments do roughly correspond to the sorry, uh to the textbook. Right now you're doing chapter 5, normal forms, and you do server assignment 2. It's not due till way later, um but you'll find that when you do my assignment 2, you'll see a real easy way to normalize a table that you have that's not normalized. So and for that assignment 2, it's kind of cool. You're in normal forms. The there is a this is this is an example of a um, well, we go we go beyond BCNF, Boy Scout normal form. We go to 4NF and 5NF for these assignments. Um, by the way, I noticed this numbering this numbering's wrong. I'll go in and fix that. But this is the real number. All right, so because before I had these as the last assignment last semester. All right, so if you need help on any of these, you can go back to content and you can look at the previous playlists. There's a bunch of previous playlists here, and they're sort of sprinkled out. I reorder the assignments, I change the assignments. So a lot of the old ones are not exactly like, or most of them are not exactly like the way they are now, but they're close enough. And if you watch these old ones and you're paying attention, you should have absolutely no problem doing these. All right, um, so again, just to summarize, uh, you don't have to. These due dates are just recommended, and you don't have to ask if you can have more time or anything. Just whenever you do them. Thanksgiving time might be a good time to jam. Might be a good time to get caught up. But you've got other classes too, and you're also busy, and so because everything is I can only do this because everything is auto graded. The reason, if it weren't auto graded, then grading for the person who's doing the grading has to do with their state of mind at the time they're doing the grading. And so you want to do all the assignments at once. And so if people hand stuff in late, then that messes you up. And you got to try to remember, did I give points for this or not? And so um, that's why if they if these had to be graded manually, there would be deadlines, and you would get points taken off if you didn't get them in by the deadline. But if everything's auto graded, I can be um, a little bit more lenient. All right, so I hope this helps. If you have any questions, you can just text me and or email me. And if something doesn't look right, don't think it's you. Just email me and just like somebody just emailed me and said, the numbering is wrong, and I remember I forgot that I had to change it in 3 places instead of 2 places. So anyway, hope this helps. Thanks for watching.